Choose wisely. Find yourself a waifu. Dreams of this, not this. You sold pictures of your butthole all over the internet. After a long year, my husband finally believes I'm ready to carry his child in my womb. To feed them with my body. To give him my whole body for his descendants. I'm ready to receive his seed. To become fully his. Can't wait to be impregnated to he owned. Congrats on the raw dogging. Toxic masculinity is so sexy. You mean, like, normal politeness and normal courtesy towards women? No, like wife beating. If you're wondering what fascism leads to, just ask Benito Mussolini and his mistress Claretta. You are a bastard. Why is Steve always drawn as built as a brick shut house and Alex always as the most breedable thing alive? Because Steve can canonically hold 1.91 times 10 to the power of 561 kilograms while sprinting and swimming, and Alex can give me bulky toppy. First sight, now hearing. Okay Mr. Beast, next video idea. Give 1000 people with projectile dysfunction donors for the first time. 1000 deaf people hear sound for the first time. CIA has the opportunity to do one of the funniest things in the history of comedy right now. Breaking. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says the CIA rigs selections and assassinates leaders who refuse to comply with their agenda. Disney artists did not have to go this hard for a short film. I did not have to be this hard for a short film. Madlud releases a mosquito jar in a TED Talk. Bill Gates once released a jar full of mosquitoes into the audience during a TED Talk on malaria, stating there's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Bill Gates personally raw dogs the entire audience during his speech about the AIDS crisis. My 28 female spine. Did it hurt when you fell from Eve? Oh my god. That game looks fun. What's it called? The game is called Scream Go Hero. You can find more games like this one that use sound to control your character at r/sounding. You sick bastard. Is the male J-spad actually in the ace hole? 2 to 4 inches in, curl your linger down, and apply pressure for a short period of time. Feels so good. I mean that's what I've heard. Have I did just now. Remember Roll 34. If it exists, there is part of it. Decide to search Roll 34 for Loho Coast. No images with that tag. Must not have happened. My face when I accidentally proved Loho Coast is not real. And Frank Hang I'm coming. Roast me. Don't touch the dog please. She will be sad. These after sex selfies are getting better. Got them New Yeez's. When you really want to finish a race. I just shut my pants. It was diarrhea. I wonder how it must feel to do now with diarrhea. Origin of this image. Germany probably. I caught my dad cheating, and once she left I confronted him, and he lets me duck him to keep my silence, and honestly the best choice ever. I'm never coming back to this planet. You survived for 11 days, 5 hours. You killed 140 zombies. Game mode, sandbox. My character may be a child mole sister, but he was a good man. I'm sorry, your character was a what? A good man. There are so many of you that want to see Twinkling. Why is this? I mean, when he cheated on me with the same girl my ex cheated on me with, Nafam she up 220, you gotta start playing some offense. Let's hear them. Take a song title. Add with a dunner to the end. Santa Claus is coming to town. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Subnautica Leviathan. Subnautica Leviathan map. Subnautica Leviathan titties. Subnautica Leviathan egg. Subnautica Leviathan location. Titties. Kthiwoo. This man tried to smallest 6 chipmunks in like 4 different movies. The duck is wrong with him. Can't blame him. Not gonna lie. Is there any air fryer that can handle a family of 8? Take it easy Jeffrey Dahmer. Not funny. The man was sick and mentally unstable. He was a murderer. Murder is not funny. First day on the internet. Pope Francis warns pets must not replace children in Italy. Looks like the Catholic Church is worried they might have to resort to ducking cats in the future. As a bird owner, that is very accurate. I'm a bird owner as well. I love them so much, and I just don't want to know what you're doing to them. Please, just when you impregnate them, let their babies be free, you disgusting furry. What the duck are you talking about, bro? I may be a furry, but I ain't a zoophile. I immediately drove home from work when I saw that this Lex doll I had ordered on a Chinese website a couple of weeks ago had been delivered to my house. My excitement turned to horror as I reached my door and heard a muffled cry for help from inside the box. I reluctantly opened the package to see a young girl with tears in her eyes. Those Chinese bastards had sent the wrong gender again. I'm looking for a small puppy that will stay small. Get one that has parvo. It'll never grow up. Oh god no. Oh. Who did you lose your Virgin City to? There was one time my brother transformed himself into a snake. What movie is this from? Made in Italy. No, he's asking the movie name, not where it was filmed. Shut, my bad. Movie is called Liam Neeson's Now Prolapsing 2, Electric Boogaloo. What's most down bad thing you'll ever done? Be honest. At my grandma's funeral I started to get so honey, so I asked my family to step out so I could have a few last words, and when they left I started feeling on her babs. The mother duckers was so squishy, and I was imagining her going down on me, bro. I came in like 2 minutes. Rest in peace, Grams. Don't know why Ukraine is spending money and ammo on war when they could just put your overweight body on the border to barricade invading forces. A kid named Sheldon threatened to shoot up my school recently. Bomb zinger. Alright, ready for some massacre? At Italians. Worse than the Negro. Louisiana governor. Finding your roots. How Italians became white. How we became white. We used bleach. Having your first son and not making him a junior is crazy to me. You'll be naming your sons Junior with no father. Junior what? Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. I had to stop playing Alien Isolation because I accidentally saw roll 34 of the alien, and every time it jump scared me, I got hard. You really didn't have to share this story. Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Proverbs 28 verse 13. Out of all the captions that could have been put with that picture, I'm so glad it's that one. The first person to sleep in a sleepover. I'm about to chug a bottle of sleeping pills. What the duck? I meet my sister's longtime boyfriend. He looks just like me. You clearly need to duck the boyfriend. Establish dominance and order. If I lost my arm or leg, I would have it stuffed and keep it on the coffee table. I well were okay buddy. I could turn my arm into a back scratcher. Baba, what you want, fam? Him, let me get that. Y equals mx plus b. Baba, say no. That is exponential growth, which is y equals ab to the power of x. So you are wrong, and you have failed. Louisiana man shoots girl playing hide and seek on his property. Police say David Doyle is charged with shooting a girl, 14, in the back of her head. He told police he fired when he saw people running from his property. 14-year-old playing hide and seek? Exactly, Steve. Oh, by the way, a man shot her in the head. What animal has no wings, but will fly? The child I hit with my car. Actually, banning abortion would just result in people getting them illegally and unsafely. Anyway, why do you ask? Bang guns. Man, if they ban guns, then I'll have to find a new way to perform abortions. What would you do? One man, one jar. Hardcore difficulty. Unlocked trauma. Thanks lol. Now I'm willing to hear you out. Actually, let me speak for you. I would face duck the shut out of this snake. If you know Kung Fu Panda lore, she has no fangs, so it'd be like you're ducking a smooth mouth sock. I would just go to town on this flashlight with eyes. I'm listening. Looks a bit like my used cheap and posted online for everyone to see. Sounds about right. We aren't buying the OnlyFans, by the way. Label this better please. I thought this was about how to choke someone out, and I made a guy cram during a jujitsu match. How to choke your partner safely. Thread. I love that takeout means food, dating, and mid-ear. Take him out. If you're a praying mantis, it can be all three at once. Girls in Afghanistan should be going back to school tomorrow, but the Taliban is only allowing boys to be educated. Hashtag let Afghan girls learn. You spent $700 million in our country trying to teach women and girls that there are 140 different genders. No wonder you lost to the orange gangster. You left a huge mess behind in Afghanistan, just like your husband did with that dress. Do you think he had a dunner in this scene? Of course he had. Legos are always hard, especially when kids play with them. So my mum's dragged me to go food shopping with her, and I see this ducking guy in the queue. Why the duck is they wearing the hint hazmat? A wise man discovered on a neat beach covers not his genitals, but his face. Hey, OP. Reply to this comment if you would like for us to lock comments. Also, just a reminder that sharing the copy pasta may result in us taking action against your account. Please don't do it. Pokemon is a franchise that is generally geared towards children, so we do not want it on our sub. The behavior I have seen from certain people here are revolting. This is a 5-year kid we are talking about. Come on, I know you're better than this. What's the most unusual thing you've beaten your meat to? A sunrise. I was in the Rockies, woke before dawn. Broke camp. Boiled water for breakfast and coffee. Saw those first golden rays and felt elevated. Whipped my clock out and started beating it right then and there. Nutted on a rock. Ate my oatmeal and hit the trail. 1 year in here for $30 billion. You have no books, movies, phones, consoles, nothing. Can you do it? At some point, you'll stop being alone in there. That's when shotgun really get lit. Real ones grew up on this bus, and not the Fortnite one. I used to let the bus hit me and touch the controller to my coochie. It felt so good though. Do you have to ruin everything? Heavy Marjorie. Delicious Junior. Cholesterol Ronaldo. Roberto Calories. Why he kinda showed my friend this. I wanna sit on his nose. I'm really scared for her. Someone just emailed me a professional email that ended in we could have snipped it in the bet earlier. Snipped it in the bet. Nipped it in the bud. Correct. Nipped it in the bet. Incorrect. Snipped it in the bet. Incorrector. This linguistic problem is only going to continue getting worse unless we duck it in the ace now. What's the weirdest or most disgusting thing you've ever seen at a party? Girl was on something and just pulled down her pants and peeped in front of everyone. Party cleared out real fast after that. Party peeper. Would you rather duck a goat and no one knows it happened, or everyone thinks you ducked a goat but you didn't actually duck it? First one, obviously. Win-win. To celebrate our National Walmart 10-year anniversary and to raise money for the Duke Children Miracle Network, our very own store manager Iris is in Walmart jail. Her bail is $200. Back in my day, they were cheaper. When B walks in, why is she wearing a dress if she's just gonna let her rodent vague hang out of it? A Pokemon meme without anything lewd. Daring today, are we not? OP. I never specified what Vaporeon is good at. I mean, yeah, she's my mom, and we talk a lot, even go to church together. But she also killed my dad, and my friend, and Billy from Heart 13. But she's also, like, really heat, you know? Mid drinks. Hey babe, my small intestine is itching, can you reach? Asymptote, a line that goes closer to a point, but never touches it. Me. Seaside. You can do it bro. Try harder and might just cross your limits. I don't think they were really stuck. Hi bro, you want a scholarship? I'd really like to know what situations extra heavy duty mayo will be needed in place of just heavy duty mayo. I used to work for a veterinarian, and we used to use cheap mayonnaise to bathe chemicals out of pets' fur. The grease breaks up the chemicals. Then you just wash out the mayo. Yes, and the ones that don't survive are marinated already. Win. The geometry is too complicated to explain here, but cutting a sandwich diagonally gives you more sandwich. So if I cut my pens diagonally, do I get more pens? Bro's dad touched him before he was born. What's the most unusual thing you've beaten your meat to? A girl eating cereal out of another girl's ace. What kind of cereal was it? Fruit Loops. Tatiana Kozhevnikova unofficially owns the world's strongest vague by virtue of her record for vague weightlifting. She reportedly set the vague weightlifting record by hoisting 31 pounds in 2009. How does one even discover they have such a talent? Maybe she went for a pee after Slex and realized that she accidentally carried her partner with her? Parents of girls with OnlyFans, how did you find out what they do, and what was your reaction? I know a guy who said something to the effect of I hope my daughter never does that kind of stuff, but if she does, daddy needs a new car. That shape is neither a swastika nor the bulk sun, but it somehow looks more ISIS than either of them. Bro built like a deep breath. Never in my life have I seen a physique like this. What's the mythology? Nicomatus are cats who surpassed their life expectancy. They grow a second tail and become extremely intelligent. Their bodies also evolved to become humanoid. Someone ducked a cat. Xbox One kills teen after console forcefully ejected a disc, slicing his throat. Achievement unlocked. Return to sender. It's been 5 years. I thank God for my life. Cops beat up teen after bank teller mistakes his direction for a pistol. So why did he walk into a bank within direction? He wanted to make a deposit, but it was the wrong bank. The Cowboys obliterated the red scenes tonight. It was like watching a history movie. I'm not my parents' son anymore. I'm their daughter. Edit. Trans rights are human rights. Thought they sold you for a second. Beautiful golden incest. Tortoise beetle. Gotta love it when autocorrect is trying to snitch on you. What a waste. I can't believe you're throwing away all those donuts. What a waste. Jit. What a waste. Start seating body in the van. Have a fight on Monday. Any tips? You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. Grab his nut and twist it. What if they're fighting a girl? Reach inside and lift her up. Brother, no. If the chicken was seasoned, there would be no confusion. In a relationship with Brooke Sloan. Why does he look like an inbred Somali pirate? Mattel introduces its first Barbie doll with Down syndrome. Latest news. Special edition. Top church official says guy's lex within the Vatican has never been worse. Top. I hope they start having better slacks. What a shame. I'd like to hear from a bottom official as well. We need both sides of the story. Blurst Spider-Man. It's all fun and games until you feel something entering your butthole when you're seated. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Get your toast out with a fork. Do your own electrical work. Teach yourself how to fly. Get pounded in the ace by 16 guys. Finish this puzzle. I fought a monkey. I raised a monkey. I befriended a monkey. I owned a monkey. I just ejected my mouse from my desk lol. I jumped like 10 centimeters of my chair lol. I nearly threw my smartphone through the bathroom door. I nearly ducked my cousin. I nearly built a garden shed, slept there, closed the door and hanged myself. When 1:30 AM hits and they turn on the lights in the club. Where do they turn on the lights at 1:30? My bedroom. When you find out your girlfriend is cheating. The elevator swallows two drunk guys. If I've learned anything from Chinese CCTV footage, it's that you shouldn't buy your elevators or escalators off of Alibaba. Trans teen died from vaginoplasty complications during landmark Dutch study used to justify child sex changes. What catty does to a mother ducker? When I was 12, my neighbor told me he buried gold in his backyard and that I could help him dig it up. We didn't find anything obviously, but a week later he killed and buried his wife in the hole, and I had to be a witness in the trial. Middle class Americans love to waste food. There's too much here for the title. If her catty smelled like roses, she sprayed it with women's axe or some weird shot, cause natural catty smell like the heat coming out the back. The PS4 slowly walks to PS4. Would you rather spend a day with a dead relative or get $30 million? 23. Spend a day with a dead relative. 257. Get $30 million. 9. Results. Spending time with a dead relative would be traumatic and smelly. Red Army pridefully sing about their country and how they'll return home. Were matched happily sing about their girlfriends and how nice their comrades are. US Army cheerfully sing about paratroopers falling to their death.